Hey y'all, hey, I'm back for my review. It is Married to Medicine. This is season 2, episode 8. And first we start off with the ladies. They are mommy mode. Dr. Heavenly and her daughter are looking for an outfit for the princess party that Lisa Nicole is having for her daughter. Um, so they just kind of talking. Of course, her daughter is really sassy. So they just kind of talking and whatnot about the party. I hate this glare on my glass. Yeah, so they just kind of talking and whatnot about the party and everything. Um, then we got Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone having lunch. They're talking about Dr. Heavenly's dinner and how she went around the table and read everybody. And Dr. Simone said it seems like she's the only one who wanted Mariah to go on the trip. And she said Mariah does make it seem like she is the queen bee when she's really not. And she didn't mean to set Quad off in the whole, attempt to talk about Mariah. And she hoped that she wasn't thinking that she was trying to be messy or nothing like that. She just really wanted them to be able to coexist. So they understand how Quad feels about needing some more time. And Simone said that Mariah is just playing the game like she don't know what's going on and why Quad mad. But Simone is like, that was her girl. So, she got to know why she mad or what's going on. And hopefully Mariah kind of comes around to that. Because Mariah feels not really owning up to anything that she did or, anything that took place on her part. Quad goes to see Rico Chappelle to work on his Doggy Couture line, and they go over to the night of the fashion show, and Quad is talking about she wish she had been there, but she was there. She knew it was going to happen, and she chose to go change clothes. So it is what it is. You knew what was going to go on because he had already told you, which is why they was just like, Quad, she here. So yeah, she explained to him what happened or whatever, and how Miss Lucy got all in his face talking about talk to the hand and whatnot. So they started, talking about that. Then they went on back to the dog clothing. And basically the dog, she needs a sample in a week. Dr. Jackie leaving work and she talking about how tired she is and everything like that. Lisa Nicole has started to plan for the baby party. She's 6 years old. Toya and her kids talking about going to the princess party even though they boys. But Toya's, the only girl in the house, so she want to have some girly time. Dr. Jackie's at work at her office, and her staff has everything for her. So to go over the week or the stuff that has to be done. And she talked to her about she's tired and she kind of running off fumes. And so she said they coming at her from every angle, and she just pick up and leave. She just left the office, and it was like, she just feeling like she overloaded, but I hope she knows she got patience. So I don't know what happened with that, but she just kind of just left. Dr. Jackie got home to sit down and breathe, and everything. And her husband come in. He was surprised to see her, and he was just like, what you doing here? She told him about the situation and how overwhelmed she was at work, and she just up and left. And he was just like, talking to her and encouraging her and telling her that, you do a lot, you try to do everything. And so he was like, what can I do to help? She was like, say yes to the say yes to the adoption. So, and I'm thinking, like, that was a dumb time to even bring it up because of what you're doing right now. And that was his whole issue of what's happening now. Like, you be overwhelming yourself. You don't take time to just stop. So how can you take time for a baby? So he was just like, this is the wrong time to actually bring this up or talk about the issue. Like, because basically what you're doing right now and what you're telling me right now is really kind of magnifying the fact of what's been going on. So she looked stupid. Anyway, Rico come over to Quad house to talk design about this doggy line, and then he got some information for her, so some tea, some juice. So apparently Mariah put out a restraining order on him, and in the description, he said the description said long head and extensive overbite. So that was just too funny, and they actually did laugh at her at the shade that she threw, which I commend them for even laughing at the situation. So Quad feels like Mariah kind of just lost control of the group or the women, and they can't deal, and she can't deal. Since she created this, she brought them in, she kind of lost control of that, and so now, she kind of just like, on the outside herself. So he was just like, I really want you to talk to the women about the day in court. He said, because I'm going to go to court and fight this. He was like, and they will kind of be my witnesses that I never did anything to her. I didn't approach her. I didn't come close enough. I didn't try to hit her or anything like that. So Clyde was just like, she will talk to them because it's about trying to drag someone else down. She's doing it again, and she will, see what lady can, will stand up in the truth of the situation. So it's time for the princess party. Mariah shows up late as usual. Her husband, her wife, her mama, her sister, her kids, and some flower drawers. Like, she always late. So the fact that she was late, she had to wait till she came in, which I was glad that they didn't just stop everything and let her in there, because she always showing up late trying to be stylish or whatnot. But that shit is rude. After the presentation, they come in and knock down a damn picture of the little girl. So they started talking about, telling little girls what you could do this to be, how do you be a lady or whatnot. Dr. Simone pulled Mariah to the side and want to talk about the whole, letting her know that she's not invited on the trip. So she explained, we sat at the table, we had this vote or whatnot. She said everybody kind of came to this consensus. She said like 3 people said no and 3 people said it don't matter, So basically, Quad was gonna go on a trip. So Mariah was just like, y'all fun and whatever. So here comes Dr. Heavenly walking up with the situation, and she again explained it. So Dr. Heavenly agreed that that's what happened. And so Dr. Heavenly was like, and I did say Mariah is a great wife and a great mother. So she was just like, well, have I been a good friend to you? She was like, no. She was like, you haven't been a good friend to me. She's like, you say one thing, and behind my back or not in my face or something like that. But she basically called her a liar, and that she said that Mariah had been talking about her. So, Mariah walked off from her like, okay, so I haven't been a good friend to her, but she don't know what she's talking about because she's been nothing but supportive. So she goes on to sit back at the table, and when she going out to sit at the table, Dr. Heavenly is still trying to talk to her about it, and everything. But of course, Mariah's nosy ass sister and mama, her sister come up like, don't even acknowledge it, don't even worry about it. So Dr. Heavenly come up trying to talk to her. Her sister turned around, standing in Dr. Heavenly's face like, don't even acknowledge the negativity, Like, just put her back to her. So Dr. Heavenly did notice that Lake was trying to get some started, that she kind of just like, you might want to check that, Lake. And when they got back to the table, everybody was sitting down. Then here go Lucy, which is Mariah's mama, like, I rebuke these demons and this, and that. So they like, Dr. Heavenly like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, she's like, no wonder Mariah prays because your mama prays. And she was like, I rebuke these demons. So then she started talking about Mariah and Heavenly started talking again about the situation. And Mariah was just like, I'm good, we good. I'm just shocked about this. So Simone explained again. And so Toya just like, that's not exactly what happened. She's like, we didn't really choose one or the other. We was just like, everybody kind of just wanted to be drama free. So we didn't agree until the whole table agreed. So she was also saying, because she said Dr. Simone was trying to throw her under the bus. But Dr. Simone did say, she's like, I don't have to have anybody there. But, her husband, but at the end of the day, she was trying to, get Mariah there. So, yeah, that was pretty much that episode. It was okay episode this week. But in the end of the day, I'm about sick or tired of looking at or hearing about Mariah and the Quad whole drama situation. So, hopefully they work that out before the last episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe.